Hey everyone, this is Mystic Fish, and welcome to episode 24 of our playthrough of Factorio Deathworld Marathon. I did notice from watching the last episode that we made a mistake up at our copper outpost, which actually let's take the extended base selfie. We have now updated what we're working on. We'll get to the research in a minute. Last episode, we built a northern perimeter wall with flamethrower turrets, so that is good. We tapped this copper and brought it down to the base. We are still getting attacked from up in this direction somewhere, probably because we are polluting those things right there. So we will have to pick up some of this stuff in order to advance things. Let's see. What do we have for upgrades? We are going to need concrete eventually. We'll have to see if we need it for doing some of the nuclear power stuff, because I do think, unfortunately, uranium is not very close. So if we look at the map, there is a patch of uranium down here, but it's beyond this stuff now. So I think we have to wait till we get like tanks and stuff to get down here and clear this business out. And I'm not really ready to do that until we've finished sort of some kind of full perimeter wall, which I think at this point, we talked about last time, we want to capture probably this stone. So we might want to build something like that in terms of a wall, maybe making sure we capture this little chunk of oil here. We'll have to see a little bit what the land looks like up there. And we need something over here as well. So those will be coming. But for right now, we need to go fix a couple things on the outposts. So we do have copper coming in. That is exciting. That was our major development last time, which means we can be working on blue science today. Now, one of the benefits of recording, I think I've said this before, is you totally see stuff in the recording when you watch it and you're like, oh my gosh, how did I miss that? Like, I put power poles here but did not actually connect the power poles. So there we go. Now we're mining. So that was an important fix. Let's see. I think the other thing that, as long as I'm up here, I think the other thing I want to do, we're missing radar coverage out over here. So I think let's just go fix that real quick since we're already up north. So we'll do a little tour through stuff. It looks like there's a big forest that we have to go around this way. And so let's see, blue science. Now, I started talking about this last time, and there is lots of good stuff. Actually, most of the remaining interesting upgrades, not all of them, but most of the remaining ones between us and a rocket silo are in fact blue science types things. So we can actually go for quite a while just with blue science. That was bad. I guess that pipe doesn't go anywhere. But we do need to come up here and find out if we have electricity up here. We do. And I think if we just pull some electric back over this way, we can get a radar where we want it. So we're gonna have to back up. Okay, good. Check. Yep. Okay. Radar coverage of almost the whole wall. I have a radar down here for this oil outpost. And I bet I could actually move. You know what? What are we worried about? Let's just make another radar. I'm over here like, oh, where's the best place for the two radars? And it's like, just put another radar down. So let's just do that. So we'll come up here and make sure that we can cover the other side here and see what's going on. Okay, okay, good. Radar coverage seems like a good idea. All right, now let's go back to base. So the major things that I'm looking for, obviously there's just general weapon upgrades and things of that sort, which we can do. Tank is a big one. Tank plus mines will let us push a lot of bases a lot more easily. As you may notice, due to the number of cars that we have, a number of backup cars, that is, doing it with cars has been a little challenging. You can pick this up. Now, let's see. We're gonna have to pick this stuff up here because we'll extend this up here. I think if I do this, that disconnects it, so let's not do that. All right, we'll just make a little space over here. We have to pick all this stuff up, which is interesting because we're still getting attacked over here. But we need to set up a copper line for smelting. I guess we should repair that before we pick it up. And then actually, I was taking a look. If you haven't seen it yet, there's a great website made by Kirk McDonald, which is the Factorio calculator. So that's where I'm getting a lot of my ratios for, how many of these do we need for each one of those. Like, for example, knowing that we need 3 assemblers making engines in order to keep the flamethrower turret busy. So, or flamethrower turret manufacturing busy. So I recommend you take a look at that if you haven't seen it before. And anyway, I was looking at the calculator, and I think we're gonna run a little short on steel. So we are gonna want, I think, once we get the basic blue science stood up, we'll come back around, and I think we need another half lane of ore coming down from the outpost. We are gonna move these defenses up once we do it, but let's see. So this is a lane of copper, and we need the stone bricks. Let's do this. Let's collect some bricks. We do have a lot of steel, so let's see if we can get 24 of these. That's 2. Now we're out of bricks. All right, we need to let that collect for a little bit, so we can set up the rest of it in the meantime while we're waiting for that to fill. So this is gonna come down here. We can just do ghosts for a minute. And we have the output lane. We need more of these. One of the nice things about ghosts, especially when you're laying things out, is that they are very fast if you don't know exactly what you're doing, you can lay them out with the ghosts first, and they're very easy to pick up and move, right? You can actually do it with, without having bots, which is a nice feature. So we can do that. Let's flip this around. So we can do this. This is gonna be tough to do with, well, I can see. I can use these just for placement only, so that I can put the inserters down, and then when I get enough bricks, I can come back around. So let's do that, and we'll save a little waiting time like that. Okay, what is this? That's a lot of biters getting torched, which looks to be working as designed. So we need 48 inserters. We don't quite have enough, so let's go get some more. Let's see, where are we? And our inserters are down here at the end. And we don't need that much more, so how many are in here? Sure. Let's just get all of these, because we are gonna need inserters for assemblers and things of that sort. So I think what we're gonna do is let's just save a little spot north of here for some more steel. So let's just get sort of a representative sample here, which we can paste there. Okay, so that'll be steel, so that when we reestablish the defenses, it will go in the right place. Okay, so we are short 21 steel furnaces. Let's see if we got enough of this stuff now. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. And then we can restore this thing here. And I'll hold on to the bricks because we may need them for doing the steel line in a minute, but this is a regular old copper smelting line, so we know how to build these. And when the steel furnaces are done, we'll upgrade. So the nice thing about having the stone furnaces here is I can drag the inserters like this, whereas if they were furnace ghosts, then I'd be overriding them. So we do not want to be doing that if we can help it. And okay, that is set. Let's see, what else do we have? We need power. Okay, let's line this one up. Okay, that's power that side, down the middle, and let's get it over here. Okay, great, and we just finished all the steel furnaces, so that's convenient. All right, we can put those here. Whoops, there we go. All right, that's all good. And let's see, we need a splitter. Like this, and I guess we'll come in this side. Okay, copper, done. Let's just do one of these deals as well, just for grabbing any extras. I did not put this on the right side, so let's try that again. Do it like that. Let's grab a box. Let's grab a fast inserter, and we don't need that much copper, so let's just do this. This is actually, there was a commenter that suggested doing this, so we do output priority right, and that will let us control this. And you know, we have a buffer down here, but a little extra over here is a safety margin. Okay, so now we know we can move our defense up here a little bit, so let's just build one of our, these are working pretty well. Whoops. We'll just build a little bunker up here. We need yellow ammo, which we are out of, right, because we put it all up on that northern wall, so let's go get some of that. Over here. Yes, let's just take half of this. That's probably enough for right now. We'll get this up here. We may not get all the way to blue science, but we can at least get a lot of the smelting set up. So we'll do this, which means we can run the oil up. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. Oh, that's a regular pipe. We want an underground pipe. Like this. That's too high. And we'll run it over here. And a pipe. All right, that's turned on. You come over here, that's turned on. We do have some walls, so let's just get a little bit of space around the walls. And since we are still getting attacked, I am gonna just do a little mine stuff on the sides. Okay, now we've got copper. Okay, this is good. We can get going with the next stage of what we want. And let's see, this stuff is in the way now. All right, off we go. Move this stuff up here. Better safe than sorry, but actually I think, you know, we were missing flamethrower turrets here, and the stone furnaces are just getting horked by the flamethrowers anyway, so we can move this further north. But what we really want is to complete that. You know, we have this whole, where is it? This whole section up here, right? This is where attacks are coming in from. Ooh, we're getting attacks up here. How'd that go? Fine. Fine. Yellow alerts I'm not worried about. So it's the red ones we have to sort of pay attention to. Okay. Let's get some of this out of the way. I don't mind moving these up a little bit. We are still getting attacked. It's useful to have these here, even though, you know, I know when we get to purple and yellow science, we're gonna have to move them again as we expand smelting, but that's okay. We're gonna be on blue science for a while. So it is totally fine with me to pick this stuff up, spend a little bit of time. I guess we can, no, I want you. Let's use the damaged one that's up here. And where's the underground? We're gonna need more pipes soon. And you go there, and you can come across here. And of course we're off by one. Can I reach over here? Yes, and pipe it over. Yes. Okay, these are turned on. Let's get some walls up around here, like this. And we'll get the mines around back behind. All right, those are not in the right place. So I'm not gonna bother. These are mostly healthy, and I may have to come back here anyway to fix stuff. So I'll repair it then if it gets dire. And some mines out this side. Okay, that will work. Okay, so now taking a look at the ratios, we're going to need, actually it's 1.5 green circuit assemblers. And each green, but we'll round that up to 2. That'll give us a little spare green circuit production, which we can use then to generate spare red circuit production, which we can then funnel into various modules. So I think that's going to be the plan here. Each green circuit assembler, if we take a look at what's in here, takes, it's a 4-to-1 ratio, iron plates to copper cables. So we need basically 10 total assemblers here. So that is 2. We are now short on intermediates and iron. Yeah, we're short on iron. At least we need gears. We've got plenty of green circuits, so let's just get gears. Getting attacked down here. That is still okay. The core wall is not really getting damaged, so I like it. We are going to need a little bit of iron. And that gets us 6 more, and we need 2 more. Now we're short on steel. So let's just get a little bit of steel. 2 more. Okay, this gets us green circuits, which I think this is where we're leaving this channel here for routing liquids, gases, and probably coal up through here. And so we are going to do things. Let's see, we're going to start over here. Here, let's bring the copper down so we can see this a little better. Okay, so we need to, this will be where I think we have to do it like this. Let's see. That's too close. Like that. I guess we can make this symmetric at least. Okay, now that means these are going to be copper cables. You are going to be green circuits. And just as we did before, we can generate the green circuits here. And let's see, we are going to need some splitters. We're going to need more splitters, so let's just get some of these. Okay, we are going to want copper cable at least coming down here. So that's a splitter here. And we're going to need one coming down here. So that is a splitter here. Okay, that I think should do it. So what we want here are, we're going to need long ones for the iron. We're going to want, let's get some more fast ones. So that will generate those out. We need to make sure that we are putting all of the copper cables in here. We are going to draw like this from this copper, and that should be green circuits. And then we want another one. So we're going to get 2 of these, which means that, let's see, could we, I guess we could get fancy, but let's just do this. We'll just move it over a little bit. Okay, so we're going to put you there. That means you go here. I'll get all these inserters in. That's the output. That's the input. We need to get all the copper stuff in. You're going to go further down because we're going to need you for, let's see, this needs to become a splitter. Okay, that should be all of the iron that we need. Or sorry, green circuits that we need. Okay, does that power everything? Almost. We'll get these, get this one, get that one, and these. Okay, that is green circuits. Okay, next up is going to be red circuits, and for that we are going to need chem plants. Do we have any? We do not, so however, we need 3 making plastic, and plastic requires petroleum gas and coal. So that will be okay. I guess we can space things out here. Let's see, the petroleum gas can come in here, and then we can use the long inserter for the coal. So we'll put these here. And okay, yeah, they're making explosives, but I can make you make plastic instead. Okay, then let's see if we can route this stuff over. All right, let's get more pipes. We're dealing with liquids now. And we're gonna have to go beef up the oil refining. How many regular pipes do I have? I got plenty of regular pipes. Okay, on we go. So here's the petroleum gas. And so here's where we're getting to what I was talking about earlier, which is that we can, by the way this base is laid out, we have some lines of stuff which we can extend, but we've reserved enough space that we can build what we need without picking up the other stuff that's here, mostly. Obviously, we've been moving the defenses around. Okay, so this will be plastic, and you need coal, and you need coal, and we need power for you, power for you. And let's get some output. If we do it there, we get 1. Okay, now we're making plastic. And what do we need next? Next, we need red circuits. So we need 9 red circuit assemblers in order to power 45 blue science per minute. But and we actually only need, it's like 2.3 plastic here. So we have excess green circuits, we have excess plastic, which means we can have a little bit of excess red circuit production. So instead of the 9, I'm gonna go for 10, so that's 5. Then we need more intermediates, which we can grab down here, like that. That's 5 more. Okay, and that'll be the 10 red circuit assemblers. Okay, so what we want to do is, and this is okay here. I don't know if we need we're not going to need this iron going any further, so that's okay. But what we want to do is probably combine the copper and the green circuits onto a single belt like this. And so we can route you up here. Okay. So this will give us a plastic and green science, which is exactly, and we'll use this to make copper wire for the red circuits. And whoa, let's not pick up the defenses till we get these guys. Okay, still working, but obviously, as we said, attack's still coming in. So let's be careful about this stuff. We definitely need to put it back down after we pick it up. So we'll do that quickly. I was out of ammo anyway, so it's timely that we're showing up here. Yes, we need like repairs on some of this stuff, but that's okay. We can put down the damaged one in preference. Let's move you up here. Let's see, can we get clear of the mines with the oil? I guess we want to come over here. Those are the dead Those are the dead biter bodies, so that means we can put one flamethrower turret here. And that means our, let's use the damaged ones. The damaged turrets are going to go here. That was all of those. We can go these across here. We need some ammo. And then we need the other flamethrower turrets right there. Okay. That is set. Let's get the walls around it. These are pretty fast for us to set up now, so I'm pretty happy about that. And because we don't have quite as many entities, they're a little faster to tear down as well. Okay, so let's see. We are also going to need, okay, how many? Here, let's do this. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. These may not be in the right place, but I want to do some calculation here. I don't actually remember how many copper wires we need here. So let's do the rate calculator. Okay, here. So to keep these all busy, we need 10 copper coils per second total. So how many do you make? Okay, so you make 3, so that means 4 copper wires are enough to keep these busy. All right, so we're pretty close. All right, so we need 4 more of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's fine. We will put 4 like this, 2, 3, 4. And we're probably gonna need, it's probably more than a half lane, so we will do this. Copper wires like really take up a lot of space in some ways. So on the output side, what we'll do is we'll combine the belts here like this. And so that means we can put U inputs there, and we need more fast inserters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are we short on regular inserters? We kind of are. And intermediates. No, we got green circuits. We're just short on iron. Let's go get some iron. Let's do time check. Okay, I think we may just get the red circuits set up. Whoa, I did not want that much. I did not want that much. Just a couple. Okay, now we got plenty. All right, get a few more fast inserters. And that means we can output the copper wires here and route you back up this way. Like, let's see. All right, where do we actually we can do it a little, we can move these. All right, let's hold off on where this is going. So this is part of what we need, and so we can leave a little space for a belt to go where we want it on the north side. We can leave 2 spaces there, so I think this will be red circuits, and we'll just drag the rest of these across. And red circuits. And we'll take these back across. This input comes down here. We're going to need at least 20 of these, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Possibly 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just get a bunch of long-handled ones. And let's see, we need a lot more copper. So the copper wire can come in there. And then we'll use this for output of the red circuits. Okay, so now let's, I guess we can start. We'll turn these on just to make sure these are all okay. Okay, copper wires, let's get the inserters. So you need these like this. I guess I could have put them down against the, I could have put them down here, but you know what? I didn't really pay attention to what I was doing. So these will be outputs. That's okay. Red circuits are kind of slow to craft, so it's okay to do those there, but we will want fast coil inserts like this. And if we do it like this, we can be, I think, just use 5 power poles up here. Okay, so that's that. Let's get power for this. Nope, that's not where I wanted it. But you can go down here. And you can go up here, right in those slots. And I believe we are making red circuits. So let's see. One of the things that we want are, let's make sure that we are capturing. So let's see, output priority left. So if there is anything extra, I guess we'll get one of these. We can put it over here. We probably don't need to collect very many. So 2 stacks is probably plenty. So we'll get that in there, and okay, good. Now we're collecting the extra. Let's see, we're going to need more refineries. We're going to need 7 total refineries. We have 1, so that's 5. And we need more, what do we need more? More gears. So we'll get gears. There's the gears. 1 more. Let's come beef up the refinery action. Do we have enough pipes? We have plenty of pipes. And these should be relatively easy to add where we have added them down here. So now we can see the gas is flickering a little bit because we are actually using it in plastic now, the petroleum gas. Oh, we have to wait for crafting. That's okay. We can start connecting these like this, bring this down. Do we get some more of these? Yes. And we can bring you down. And there we go. Okay, you need, okay, we remembered that stuff. We finished crafting our oil. Whoa, that was unplanned, but okay. The refineries just fit in here, so that's okay. And we do not have to reroute the coal. And so that's good. All right, so now we need power. Do we have extra copper? Let's get a few more power poles. Okay, so we'll drag this up here. All right, now I'm gonna hold off on research till we get blue science. One of the things just I want to note for future reference is that right now we're feeding this stuff off of the smelting, which is currently okay, but we may want to consider doing a splitter over here and specifically feeding coal up in here. But that can be a problem for future Mystic Fish. And okay, with that, I think we're going to call that an episode. So we have gotten red circuit production up and running, which is exciting. And that will, I bet we can make our modular armor now. We can, if we get some steel and some red circuits. So let's just do that. We already talked about, yeah, there's plenty of red circuits in there. We need some more steel. And let's get that over here. Okay, modular armor, which right now I think we won't, there's not really much I want to put into it. This is like one of the first ones that has a grid, I think. But we do have some like trash we need to get rid of. So let's see, we're collecting pistols over here. So we can put you in there, and well, that puts that in there. We do not need all of these stone furnaces anymore, so let's make a box O trash for those. Anything else we have in here that we no longer need? I guess we kind of use the rest of this. I guess we'll put, oh no, that's the one we want. Okay, so you go in there, and you come back here. That gives us some more inventory space, so that's nice. And yeah, this one has a grid, but we don't have anything sort of to do with it yet. So, okay, we got some damage coming here. That's just fine. Okay, so perimeter walls seem to be working, and we are probably more than halfway to blue science, which is good. We'll probably have to finish that next episode, but let's see, where are we at? We got border walls here and here and here, so securing those fronts and especially the extra resources we needed. You know, after we get blue science going, we're gonna come and finish the rest of the border walls here. So But I think we're going to call that an episode. So thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time. Bye.